let's try this again. Now I got my little wide angle lens on there a little bit better. This is my new project. I've had it for like a month now, but I've been so busy lately I haven't really touched it. It's a 2007 Mercury Milan, 2008, 2007. I don't know, one of the two. But it's got like 140,000 miles on it. It's from Georgia, so it's really clean. There's like some little, scratches and dents, but not really worried about that. That stuff can easily be fixed. But biggest thing is like there's no rust on it. I live up in Michigan, so to have a car with no rust, like even new cars, you buy a brand new car off the lot, drive it one winter, that undercarriage is already starting to rust. So, a buddy of mine shipped it up to me. It's running and it drives, but the PCM is bad. It needs a battery too. But the PCM is bad. So basically, like what it's doing, each coil gets like a pulse signal. It's to fire the spark plug. But what's going on is coil number 1 back there in the corner is just getting full power. It's not any kind of pulse. It's just full power. So it's cooking the coil, and it's only running on the other 5 cylinders. But I still drove it down the road and back, just getting it into my house because the guy dropped it off down at the beach where it's a big road that he could pull on because he had this long trailer. But basically, it's really clean. I need to polish up these headlights. These are nasty. So that's like the trade-off. Down here, you don't really see fog lights that get, real hazy like that. But we get rust everywhere. So I'll take the hazy headlights because those can easily be replaced or polished up and look brand new versus, rust like crazy, But basically all I got to do really to get this thing road ready, pull the battery out. The PCM is like back in that area, so just pull the battery out, pop the battery tray out, couple bolts, and it unplugs, and then I send it out to this company. They pop it open, replace some little electronics in it, send it back to me. It's got a warranty. Then I put 6 new coils and spark plugs on, and this thing will be my new daily driver because I'm gonna get rid of my Explorer so I can get out of a car payment. But the car's great. I'm trying to think of there's a couple other little things like, you see, I got my laptop up here. I was using that for that Ford OBD2 program, Forescan. But you see, like the sunroof, it'll open and it'll close, but then it like goes a notch down. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Door handle. It needs a door handle. It's random. But one of my close friends has a Fusion, and these things are notorious for these door handles breaking. Like, you'll just go to pull the handle and nothing happens. It's like just flopping around. The plastic in them breaks, and luckily, I got this car just sitting here, and she lives with me, so I was like, hey, I'll pull it off my car, we'll buy me a new one, whatever. But I really like this thing. It's very clean. Needs some floor mats. A center console, like the little cup holder thing that doesn't close, but I don't care. I've always got cups anyways. The dash on them, if you know anything about these Fusions and Milans, every single one does that. Usually these are popped up too, like the leather on these little console lids, that whole thing lifts up. It's got the premium sound, it's got the tweeters, it's got the, 4, 5, 6, the 8 speakers. It's got 2 subs in the rear deck, and speakers in the back doors. But this thing hasn't been driven, or it hasn't been started in, God, probably at least, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks now. You see that battery's just shot. As soon as I connect it to this battery, which is connected to a jumper. But she lives. Let's see if she starts up. Turn my light off here. But yeah, everything works great. The LED taillights. Radio works. Ugh. I love the gauge cluster in this thing. it's time to kind of prime up here or whatever. See, the radio works. It's all touchscreen, nav, all that stuff, but of course, you know me, this is way too basic for me. I need Bluetooth. I want my bigger screen. It's got the controls here. It's also got temp controls for the AC and all that, which is sweet. It's got heated seats, automatic, all that good stuff. Radio doesn't ever take that long to turn on. It's just because there was no power. It's got to like reinitiate. Lift that thing up. Cool little storage area. It's got the original manual and all that stuff. Power seats. This is what I was talking about, that little lid. It's probably just like if I pop this open, I could probably just pop it right back into place, but I've always got drinks anyway, so I'm not worried about it. It's got the cigarette lighter and aux input. I can already smell that battery. That thing's got to go. Nope. We'll close the door, but I won't be able to get it back open. It wants to start. Nope. Sorry guys, she's not gonna start. Oh, I'm sorry, not 140,000, 149,000. But yeah, no lights, just the check engine light. I had it running for quite some time. You know, I checked all the codes. That 4Scan app I have, like, reads everything, you know, into detail. I can make the gauges dance. I can move the steering if it had like power, like, you know, tilt and all that. It's crazy what that program can do, and it's free. But you gotta buy the little OBD2 adapter thing, which plugs in right down here. One of these. Best like 28 bucks on Amazon I've ever spent. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for now. I'm hoping to... I don't really have a lot of money to blow right now, so that's why I've been kind of pushing this off. And I've been busy with other stuff too, but I'm hoping to have this thing running in like 2 more weeks, give or take. I gotta buy a handle. Gotta do the PCM and the coils, which is the most expensive part. And then battery. And basically, that's all it needs to be, you know, theoretically road ready. Yeah, that battery is nasty. You can smell it. You can hear it too. I don't know if you can hear it crackling. But we'll go ahead and disconnect it. You live and learn. That's all I can think of though for this thing, so just give a little update. You know, sometimes I forget to make a video and I end up getting so much stuff done. It's like, well, what was wrong with it originally? So yeah, there it is. It's pretty clean. I like it. I'm gonna definitely tint the windows right off the bat because those are just terrible. It's like riding in a fishbowl. Needs wipers. I swear to God, I think these are like factory original. They're terrible. You know, the little sunroof issue. Probably smoke out the taillights. I'd like to black everything out, like all this chrome. Probably debadge it. Black the reflectors out. If I keep it, I'm definitely going to build some headlights for it. You know, a good retrofit. Because halogen projectors suck. Probably black the grill out. You know, just some little stuff, nothing crazy. It's all-wheel drive too. I forgot to mention that. I never made any videos, but I had a Suburban that I picked up. Brand new motor, transfer case, all that stuff for like $3,000. It ended up getting some, I don't want to say serious issues, but a lot of issues popped up because the body and everything had like 210,000 on it. And it was just something I didn't really want to deal with. The thing was falling. It ran and drove great, but it was falling apart at the same time. That was weird. I think the battery just died or something. The one headlight came on. Yep. Sleep tight, car. You'll be up soon. But anyways, my buddy I got that from, he had a bunch of people trying to offer him way more than I paid for it. But just, you know, friend to friend, he ended up selling it to me. He got this, and then I basically worked out a deal with him. I traded the Suburban back with like some subs and stuff I put in there. Nothing crazy. But it was a 2000 Suburban with like 210 on the body. Newer motor, trans, and all that, but I had quite a few issues popping up. And I got this, so I'm really happy because this is all-wheel drive. My trip to work is like 37 miles one way, so I was literally putting like $15-20 a day in that Suburban. It wasn't too bad at first, but you know, some days you're in a rush, you know, some days traffic is stop and go, and that thing was horrible on gas. I would guess I was getting like 15 miles per gallon on the highway, if that. So that sucked. That added up really quick. That wasn't cool. So this thing's gonna be a lot better. V6, it's way faster than the Suburban. It's all-wheel drive, so it's still gonna be good in snow. Well, I say all-wheel drive, good in snow. You know, it's not rear-wheel drive. Like my Explorer's rear-wheel drive, and it's just with shit tires. You know, a little bit of snow, I'm all over the road. So this thing gonna be a lot better, a lot easier to handle. It's got a lot more nice features. There's a dash. Get a better look at it. They just sit in the sun and that rubber just bubbles up, like both sides. Usually it's the back, but oh well. But yeah, that's all I can think of for now. Like I said, today I'm probably going to get that PCM pulled out finally. Rip that battery out, throw that well, no, I'll keep it for the core, but actually get to working on this thing. Probably do like a clay bar on it because you see the paint's not in the greatest shape. Like, it's just really dirty right now, but you know, there's like a lot of swirl marks and little light scratches everywhere. And it's real nice paint. It's kind of like it's got like a metallic speck in it or something like that. I think it's like black tuxedo or some odd color. Oh, cool. Heated mirrors too. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, audio wise, like I said, I'm gonna do my Pioneer radio. I got a doubled in 7-inch, all that good stuff. Bluetooth. Do that. I got my steering wheel control adapter. I've got a backup camera. And I've got like 2 spools of 0 gauge wiring. I got a bunch of fuses and fuse holders and stuff. So I'll probably throw a run in here. I don't have anything going in for now, but you know, I'll get used to that stock. I mean, it's got a great sounding stock audio system for what it is, you know, being the premium sound. And the rear deck has 2 6x9 subs, just like that LS I had. And then the, you know, full range speakers are in the doors, but you know, it'll sound great for a while, but I'll get used to it and I'll be like, man, I need more bass. So yep, that's where it's at now. I do apologize about my garage. It's a fucking mess right now. It's just been through the winter. It's like I just start hoarding stuff. I don't feel like cleaning anything. Take it from the house, throw it in the garage, you know. So yep. Thanks for watching. I will make a playlist. If you're watching this right after I made it, you know, this is gonna be the only video, but if you're watching this, you know, and it's been uploaded for a month or 2, I'm gonna have a playlist with, you know, all the other videos for this car. So keep everything nice and organized. Alrighty, thanks for watching.